Hello and welcome to Crew 42's coverage of the Michigan Professional State Championships. This is our FPO Round 2 Lead Card coverage at Hammond Hill Disc Golf Course. And now that I've gotten the formalities out of the way, I am Zach O'Haron on the commentator's mic along with Ceci Vollbrecht. How we doing?
Pretty good. Excited to see how our competitors tackle the back nine here.
Yeah, the tougher of the nines. Ember's round 1 was clean and perfect through all the par 4s. They have not been as consistent this time with 2 over on the front 9, which means the door may be cracking open for our competitors. Lindsey can have another even, and Ember with a few more mistakes. These scores can narrow in pretty quickly. Hole 10, 264. What do you got to do?
You want to throw something down this little fairway here, avoid the trees, really, and then try to get near the basket. This one's tricky because of the trees. Shocker.
No way. Trees are 90% air, not these trees.
Yeah. There are several lines, but you sort of have to throw up over this hill,
Yeah.
and then it starts fading down. So trying to match that hillside.
There's a lot of courses where if you miss by an inch, it's okay. This type of hole is you want to miss by a mile or pure your gap and nothing in between. The shanks tend to get farther. Yeah, Ember missed by an inch, got knocked down immediately. There you go. There's a gap. Misses.
See, that looked pretty good, and then tree.
And then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Can Megan finagle down to the green here? I'm trying to get too fancy with my words.
This hole seems like it shouldn't be too hard. It's only 264 feet.
Yep. And this is a safe play. If you want to make sure you're basket level, because up here you aren't relieving yourself from having to avoid any of the trees. It was Ember gets another tree, left short, now a long putt. Megan doesn't have to deal with that. Megan just gets to pitch up to the hill and tap in.
Right. Really making distance towards the basket, even if you end up left or right off the drive, is huge.
Yeah, very valuable. Lindsey here having most of the distance, even having a couple trees, just easily avoids them, gets herself inside the bullseye. That adds a little pressure too to Ember. I mean, at this point, I was 2 down last time. I'm 2 over now. I'm not on pace of what I want to do. Like, those thoughts can start creeping in. And, Lindsey might be able to build some momentum here. And we can't forget that Jami and Megan are only 1 stroke back from that. So, really, this is, you're just kind of biding your time, hoping that mistakes build up so that you can take advantage of it.
Right. Ember laid up. She'll have 4, but watching everyone else get pars.
I mean, it feels like you have an insurmountable lead at times. I'm up, 6 strokes right now. I can give this one up and not have to think about it too much. But what if you do that 4 times?
Right.
Now you go into round 3.
And there's one more round after this.
Yeah, right. It's one thing for me. If this was round 3, this is the final stretch. We're like, okay, I can give this up. I'm not going to, bat an eye at it. But if this is middle round 2,
right.
You can't do that a whole lot. You have to start making decisions at a certain point or executing. Hole 11, par 4 at 444. This is a tougher one because you're going to be blind on your approach here, and we can see it's pretty slanted. There is OB behind where you see the volunteers trimming up. Huge shout out to all the volunteers, staff, workers that made this course look absolutely gorgeous for the event today.
It looked so good for this event. They'd clearly put in a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. And that is going to be short on the left, but actually opens up, in my opinion, a little easier angle for the hyzer. You can throw something a little more overstable and not get punished by going super early left on that. Jami a little farther forward, but in a similar position as well. Megan. This looks good. Carry up the hill a little bit, and a little short as well, but in that position is totally fine. You just don't want to have any obstruction on your approach.
Ember, a little more right.
That's very fortunate.
Yep.
That could have been very easily under the bush and bad.
Just a little inside.
Roll. Okay, the one time I asked you to, you won't do it. Come on.
Megan's in a pretty good spot here if she can slip it under those tree branches, but...
Yeah, the similar mistake that it's hard to commit that you kind of need to push.
You have to push the back wall.
Yeah, and it feels like you shouldn't. And Jami kind of mitigating those 2 decisions by saying, I'm just going to kind of match the hill instead and play low, gets around the corner.
Nice little skip. Wow.
At the basket. That's in a good position. Have a putt back at that for birdie.
Megan putting down the hill.
Oh, good looking shape. Just a little low. Lindsey's facial expressions tell me she's probably laying this up. Yeah.
Yep.
Just not worth losing the strokes potentially on this card, because even if you have decided, hey, the lead is insurmountable, which I don't think it is, second place is in contention here. It's not like Lindsey's at, 4 strokes above third.
Yeah.
Now they're tied.
You still can't bleed all the strokes.
Right.
You can fall back.
I mean, you still have to compete. There's cash on the line. You want to take home as much as you can. So she's going to get a par. So is Megan. Jami and Ember both able to earn themselves a birdie as we move over to hole 12, 488 par 4. What's the game plan?
Out of the gate, you are playing for placement. You really want to put a disc sort of straight to stable down here at the edge of the corner, so that you have a straight shot back to the basket here. Ideally, your second shot's coming up here. I like the left side. I think it's a little more open around this tree, but there is a path down the right side. And looking to get a 3, but a 4 doesn't feel too bad on this.
Yeah, I would say that this hole and the next hole of the par 4s, these are the toughest ones.
Yeah.
You would like to try to get the birdie on 11 and 14. 14 especially. That's the easy, soft par 4. See Jami go early left. That can be a dangerous position. Needs to make sure that their second gets in the proper landing zone. You see Ember also getting knocked down early. We'll have decisions can be made about whether they want to go into the corner. You can go roller and try to cut the corner of 2 as well. But not in the best positions. We see Lindsey get
That's a better position.
Yeah, good nudge. It opens up the hyzer. You can just kind of commit and get well up on top of that hill. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking great.
Yep, that is your ideal shot there.
Yeah.
Jami looking at the roller.
Yeah, you got to make sure this cuts over early. Lands it flat. And that hill is fighting this, keeping it. Oh, boy.
Oh.
That's the short pin position in that sunny spot right there. And they are going to be off the fairway.
That's going to take a little bit of work to get back.
And now you have a choice of either laying up to the left or trying to cut through.
Oh.
Jami
went for it.
Yeah.
And it could have worked. And
then there's the next one from Jami. Gonna punch through after that one. That's not Jami's disc. Whose disc is that? That might be Lindsey. Ember's here, forehand is too high, and that goes deep into the woods on the right side. Yeah, that must have been Lindsey. That couldn't have been Jami's.
Megan going with the forehand.
Oh,
This
swing
looks
back.
Too far. What a nice forehand, though.
I mean,
That's
in
tough. The circle.
Yeah, that's tough to get deep in the basket.
Yeah.
So here's Jami's next one through the woods. And it doesn't quite get through, but it's on the edge. So now we're looking at the basket at least. And here's Ember. Swear we didn't just take the same shot twice. This is also trying to pitch up and through the woods. Jami now just makes it through the gap. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Not the way we designed the hole, but we're going to get off with minimal damage. Ember on the edge is not able to convert. Lindsey. So this was Lindsey over here. So this is for her birdie.
Oh, off the top. Then Megan ending up a bit long.
Still has an opportunity. Also throws high. Wasn't going to leave it short.
Nope. Should have a bunch of tap-ins now.
Ember's going to erase the birdie they had on the
Bogey
previous
for
hole.
Ember.
Mm-hmm. erasing that birdie we had on the previous hole. And again, just kind of cracking that door open, giving our competitors a chance to maybe sneak in a little closer. I feel like if you're within 4 strokes going into the last day, anything can happen because you can shoot 3 down, someone can shoot 1 over. I think that's
Definitely.
a very possible thing. If it's 5 or more, it feels out of your control at that point. But hole 13, par 4, 599. Land in the first landing zone in the valley if you can.
Get off the tee clean.
Yep, and then get on the second shot clean.
Yeah.
Get as close to this anthill as you can. And if you don't feel comfortable with the putt, you can lay it up. Although sometimes you get hard punished for that. I feel so bad for Audrey last round. She made the right choice 3 times, got punished 3 times.
Punished so bad.
Like, it's just brutal to watch. But, like, this is the kind of hole where that thing happens, where luck has to be involved. You have to be really intentional on your landing spots. And
Yep.
hopefully no one else is experiencing that during round 2.
We saw a good drive by Megan. Ember.
This needs to settle.
Yeah. Okay. On the edge.
Yeah. A little pinched, but should be manageable.
Jami is next up.
I think the key here to find success, as we see Jami end up short, is the mistake is you want to drive with power, and therefore you don't throw it high, or people throw it high and they don't throw the right angle.
Right.
And so, like, this is a spike-ish hyzer that's just not super high. You just got to make sure you get over the bush that we saw Jami clip on their second. And, like, this is a good shot from Lindsey. Going to travel way up the fairway. Oh, yes. Past
Great second shot.
Jeez, past the basket. If that was a little more on target, might have been crawling up that hill.
Forehand from Megan. It's looking
This
good.
looks so good. Turns the cameraman. That is
It's a good shot.
in the circle. I mean,
I want to know if she's going to run it.
that's the decision.
Yep. That's right in that range. How badly do you want the birdie?
This is 2 turned over for Jami. Probably a layup from that position now.
I think the decision's made for her there.
You will lay this up. You don't get a choice.
Maybe not, but
I mean, Jamie's made a couple nice putts. You know, that's just decisions can kind of be made. Ember hits those kind of plinko trees on the right side, knocks her down early. Now this forehand, knocked down again. I mean, every time there's a small mistake, it feels like that door creeps a little louder. Yeah, there's a layup.
Yeah.
Sit. Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
You do want to be on the front side if you're laying up because it is the flattest, sandiest portion. Yep.
Right.
Well executed. I think Lindsey's a little far away for the run, but I mean, it's definitely possible. Oh, no, this is a layup. And she doesn't seem disappointed with that.
Nope.
Oh, there it is.
Looks like it's stuck. Yep.
How do you
Barely
stand on
maybe,
it?
but
Hey.
sometimes just standing. That's a good birdie.
Apparently she was close enough to run it. Gets that one to go. Ends up tying Lindsey. Jami trying to stay clean. Yep.
It's in.
Never doubt.
That's all that matters.
It's in the whole way. Yeah, a couple tap-ins here. Yeah, that's a 2-stroke swing there for Megan on Ember, and ties it up with Lindsey.
Yep.
So the race is still happening. Jami with some opportunities for some birdies here, maybe sneaking back into that conversation. Par 4, 429. This is the softest par 4.
Yeah.
Very much the one you want to get. Get past that pine tree on the right. Don't go too far left, although you have to go left if you want to go to the basket. So.
I think most of our lead card will be hoping to get a 3 on this one.
Yeah.
A 4 doesn't feel good.
5 would be like you have to hit that pine tree, land in a horrible spot, and then also miss the up and down.
Right.
I don't anticipate that happening. If you're making lead card, you're usually playing pretty well.
Right. That shot from Megan looks good in the open. She'll have an approach.
I like the height I also like the angle here if we're trying to go into that backside because it opens up just a putter hyzer with a zone or something. If you get much farther left than that, then you have to make a decision of going through the trees or not. This is pulled high. It's moving left. Has lots of power. Yeah.
Nice shot.
And that feels like it's pretty close to best case scenario. I think even some of the most elite arms on tour, like Evelina, Kristen, those ladies, they would still struggle to get to this basket just because, like, even if you have the power, like, yeah, I could throw 430, no problem.
Right.
Okay, now get left.
Get way left.
And they're like, okay, and then you don't. You hit the pine tree there, or the tree. Yeah, you see the tree on the right side. You hit that all the time, and you're circled 2.5.
Yep. Good approach by Megan.
Got a bit of more ground action than I was
I
anticipating.
was a little worried out of the hand of how low it was, but
Jami well on top of the hill. This is not committed. It's going to be short. Going to be a layup from this position. I would imagine. You might have a downhill putt at that. Oh, even a putter here from, looks like Lindsey. Just a jump putt.
yep.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? If she was any farther left, like
Yeah,
another 15
you get
feet
pinched
left,
off.
now all of a sudden you
You're
have
contending with trees.
Yeah, you have trouble, but that was a perfect spot for her. Ember from range.
Oh,
Gave it an effort, but came up short. Stayed close. Jami to try to preserve the star frame. Look good out of the hand from
Yep.
here. Good pace, good height, just a little right. Hits the backstop and
gets par.
couple tap-in birdies for the rest of our lead card here, which is what you would expect. You hope to have a star frame, but one person messing it up is definitely possible depending on, your approach or your position off the tee. As we move over to hole 15, we were going to swing from one of the most gettable holes to now one of the toughest holes.
Yep.
What makes this hole so tough, in your opinion, Ceci?
You have to get into the woods here and then back into this far right corner. And so at 385 feet, that's a lot of power to get all the way back into the corner. If you can get into the wood line, that's a good drive. That takes some of the trees out of the contention. It's going to make your approach a lot easier. Megan's on the tee first, throwing the forehand, puts her in a good spot. If she hadn't hit that tree, could have gotten a really nice skip forward, but
Yeah, another 20 feet would have been, it can make a huge difference on this hole.
yep.
Now, Lindsey's taken that over the bush. I guess we haven't talked about that. If you were going to say critical error, it would be hitting that bush.
Yeah.
That's the worst case scenario. And Ember likes to go low with a forehand, because if you keep that a little higher than that position, you can kind of really push into the tree line. But, that's the miss that could happen from that position.
Yeah, I like the turnover over the bush, though. I think it gives you the best chance to get into the trees, get an easier look at the basket.
This is a tricky shot, though.
Yeah, if you're out in the grass, there's a lot to contend with.
Yeah, you still have to fight through the first wall, and then you have the second wall of trees, and Ember just says, okay, what about it? I'm going to be 12 feet. Now what?
Lindsey looks like she's got a tough line here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Navigates it nicely.
Megan, the little forehand touch. Good
Nicely,
shot.
yeah, nicely done from her.
Jami with the backhand approach. There we go.
Yeah, sneaks through on that right side. It's a little more wooded, but if you're far enough forward, you can navigate that hallway. Par here from Ember. Kind of stopped the bleeding from previous bogeys that she was taking. Par for Lindsey, and par is good on this hole. Very similar to hole 4 on the front nine. Just par is fine. You're not losing really. You're only losing strokes to Alexis Kerman, who throws it in from circle 2, and you're gonna accept that. Hole 16, 347, reachable par 3 here as it does play downhill over the valley. So if you come over this hill where the drone is with pace, you can get into the circle.
Yep, but if you fade out left, you could be in trouble.
Big trouble.
That rough is rough. You are pitching out, most likely. Megan going with the forehand. I like that play.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom.
Yep.
You can still give this a little run. The basket's up on the hill. You've got a backstop.
This is the least roll-away hill because of how thick the grass is. Everything else, oh, whoa.
Oh.
No kick out either. We'll have to see where that ends up for Lindsey. But because the grass is longer, all the other hills are dirt, right, or packed dirt. It makes it that if this is to catch an edge, it will likely not fall very far. So you get a free run at this. Ember, very fortunate to get a kick out.
Good kick out.
That could have been really bad.
This is looking nice from Jami. Oh, just catches the tree. In the fairway, though. Got the up and down, hopefully.
Oh, no.
Just a little pitch out from Lindsey.
No option to advance. Soft pitch, and now this approach. Got to get it close.
Short?
Yeah, short and left. And Megan and Lindsey up to this point have been playing clean. Really good back
I was
nines.
going to say, these back nines are impressive.
Throw putt. I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to putt it, but I'm going to throw it. You know what it is.
Good little bid. Stays close to the basket.
I love the line just low out of Jami's hand. Never gave it a chance to go in, but is under the basket.
Stress-free 3.
Going to be the same for Megan as well. She's inside bullseye.
This is Lindsey for the bogey. Oh.
Doesn't get it with enough commitment. It's going to hyzer out early in front of the basket. It's going to end up with a double bogey, which is going to undo the work that she's been doing here on the back nine. Put her back to 6 back of Ember, which is where Megan started for the day. Megan's down 4. So Megan's gained. Those 2 birdies are the 2 strokes gained on the round. Lindsey started off 8 back, so still has made progress, but I was hoping to make maybe a few steps forward here in these last couple holes if they want to make a push. Hole 17, par 4, 426. I think the mistake is trying to get over committed into a flip up turnover into the proper landing zone. I like Megan and Jami's possibility of forehand. I think the forehand shapes so well for this.
You just avoid a lot of those branches on the right side. Well, some of them.
Mostly on the hill, though.
But yeah, you get up on the hill, you get farther, make your approach from there. Otherwise, if you're going backhand, I think you want to just try to push straight, bail out left.
Yeah, it's like this weird, you want to commit to being on a really flippy disc on hyzer, so it flips up, and like that flight is so hard. I love this. I think this is so smart. I'm going to throw a forehand on a neutral disc and put it on angle and let it float in the direction of the fairway to left. It doesn't matter if it's left or right. You just get it in top of the hill.
Ooh.
That's the second time we've seen that from Lindsey now. Trying to hold on to it a little too long. And Ember in a tough spot.
That's not a great spot. Good forward progress.
Yeah, I mean...
Bad kick at the end. I spoke too soon.
It was a good effort to try to get on top of the hill, but that kick may have put Ember in a really bad spot. Yeah. This looks great.
Yeah. That was flippy. Oh, unfortunate bounce. But she's good forward progress.
Yeah, basket high, right? Yeah. Long look for the 3 save.
Ember is throwing from a knee again.
And doesn't get in circle.
No, knocked down.
Like all
deep circle 2 or outside circle 2 still.
I feel like Ember's mistakes today have all been micro mistakes, right? It's like this one was a little more punishing. She was in a bad spot off the tee, but like most of the mistakes have been, I didn't quite get 280 feet. I only got 200. And then I did it again. So I added myself a stroke and a half or whatever, in general. But compounded over time, they
add up.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it's happening again now, right? Just a little off, good forehand approach, try to get up on top of the hill, hits a tree. gets another good forehand, hits another tree. You know, it's
Right.
not quite what she wants. And Lindsey giving that one a decent bid for probably a blind shot behind that bush.
Jami with the long bid. Not quite.
Just a little past the basket. 15 feet. This is a big putt. Oh, no.
Not there. Not this time.
Megan with an opportunity here.
Oh.
Tickles the branches, going to leak left. And that should be a one-stroke advantage, right, for Megan?
I think so.
It's going to take the lead down to 3. I think I mentioned that earlier. If you're within 4, you feel possible. 3, I'm feeling if I stay aggressive, I can, like as a competitor standpoint when I play events, if I'm within 3 of a leader starting a round, I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
And she's had a great back 9 to put herself in this position as we head into hole 18, 299, a forehand dream.
Yep.
This is Megan's hole, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping we see some good forehands on this card. It's set up for it. Push it down this left side, maybe finish a little right at the end, come to the basket. But even if you stay straight, have a putt at the basket from the circle.
We'll get to see if Lindsey intended to take that right gap in round 1, because she goes for it again, then it has to be intentional. Okay, a little inside for what Megan probably wanted.
Yep.
It's going to get truncated a little bit, but most of the way up the fairway.
Jami also with the forehand, a little low.
Yeah, the angle looked good if you put it in
Yep.
the air. Yeah, I'm not really sure on the stability of that disc, but the angle, if it's a stable disc, would look really good if that was higher up. Okay, it has to be intentional. Well, she had a couple. She had a couple late releases on a couple holes.
I was gonna say
that doesn't convince me. Because I mean, so many people have said to me, "There's a gap over there on the right side. I just can't see it."
there is another basket position over there on the right
Yeah.
side, so it opens up a little bit, but I definitely prefer going down that left side.
Yeah, I just don't see it going to the long bin position. It's because there's like you can kind of see there's 2 longer trees. There's a gap right there for forehand into the short position.
Right.
But like once you get past that gap, it's not like it opens up and turns
Nope.
left. Like
Nope.
forehand goes a little right of the basket there for Jami. Long look for 3 from that position. Lindsey playing the miss every tree
I was
game.
gonna say, I gotta fight through the trees here.
Not going to be able to. Ember playing the same game here.
Can we just put it close, get a putt?
That'll work.
That will work.
Mm-hmm. That could have been another deflection problem, but able to stay clean.
Megan also going way around to avoid the trees. That should do, though.
Apparently I've never filmed it. There's a gap over there, and I just can't find it. Okay, good approach from Lindsey there. She's going to have a bogey to tap in to finish up her round.
Maybe next round we'll see someone pure that right side gap.
Man,
I'll show it to you.
if someone does, I swear, just like I need someone to just like paint a line. What's the intent here? I just don't get it. And I wouldn't even talk about it except for the fact I probably had 14, 15 people. 14 was too specific. Tell me, yeah, there's a gap right there. You're correct. Like, felt like they were trying to gaslight me. They're trying to make me. I wasn't even playing in the tournament. Like, I don't know what they're trying to convince me for. I don't get it. But a couple tap-ins here to finish up our round. Megan able to stay clean on the back 9, 2 down. Spectacular.
Yeah, within 3 of our leader now.
Things have tightened up a little bit. Before we even look at the rest of the field, Jami, a few bogeys there on the back stretch there, keeping her at +5. Lindsey with an unfortunate bogey at the very end there. That's going to nudge her out of lead card. Things have gotten narrower even because Alicia is also at even. So we have a couple competitors looking to try to chase down Ember.
Round 3 is going to be fun to
Yes.
watch.
Okay. The race is on. If you're part of the Patreon family, thank you so much. Supporting us in that way, as little as $1 a month helps us keep doing more events. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you guys in round 3.